Good day, everyone. Today we're going to continue our discussion on Chapter 2, which is all about the demands of society from the teacher. And this time we're going to focus on Lesson 2, which is all about the demands of society from the teacher as a person. Teachers are scrutinized to the tiniest detail by people they associate with more than any other professions. Compared to other professionals, teachers face stricter evaluations. It's important to note that this does not make teaching less as a profession. On the contrary, this makes teaching as a truly respectable profession. As emphasized in the Code of Ethics for professional teachers, educators should possess dignity and reputation in the practice of their profession. When a teacher fails to meet expectations of the public, like when she wears an ultra miniskirt or fails to pay debt on time, the remark from the scrutinizing eye of the public is always teacher commander. Hence, teachers serve as the face of their institutions and their respective fields and areas of specialization. They leave impression on parents, co-workers, administrators, and students, mostly based on how they present themselves. So the question is, how can we be effective with a consideration on the teacher being a person? Based on the research conducted by Walker, 2008, they have identified 12 characteristics of an effective teacher. In a study entitled 12 Characteristics of an Effective Teacher, a longitudinal, qualitative, quasi-research study of in-service and pre-service teachers. And here they have discussed 12 different characteristics that could help teachers improve or enhance their capacity as educators when it comes to classroom management, as well as the different traits that they should possess in order for them to be effective as an educator. This could help them balance and present themselves in a manner that is acceptable within the norm of the society that they belong. The first characteristic described here is that effective teachers are prepared to teach when they arrive at class each day. So, meaning teachers are always prepared when it comes to instruction. Their classes are simple to learn in because they are prepared for the day. They don't squander class time, and they always arrive on time to begin the class. They instruct for the whole duration of the class, and students are engaged in the classroom, which means they are not bored or less inclined to nod off, which is why time flies in their classes. The second characteristic is being positive. Positive attitude towards teaching and students are exhibited by effective teachers. They find the good in every circumstance, and they put themselves at the students' disposal. They keep the students informed about their development, and they always express praises and acknowledgement of students' efforts. They have variety of methods for encouraging students to behave well toward one another. The third one is they hold high expectations. Most successful educators believe that every student can succeed and place no boundaries on their learning. They have the highest expectations. They constantly push their students to reach their full potential, and they instill self-belief in their students and help them become more confident. The fourth characteristic is creative. Teachers that are effective use creativity and ingenuity in their teaching methods. They consent to take part in the various activities of school that involves their talent presentations. And they are also evident in showing in their expertise when it comes to the use of technologies in their classroom. But that does not limit the creativity that teachers possess. The next characteristic is being fair. Most proficient and effective educators manage students and assign grades equitably. Every student is granted equal opportunity and benefits by these educators. They lay out the course requirements in detail, and they understand that being fair doesn't always entail treating everyone equally, but rather allowing each student the chance to achieve. They are aware that every student learns differently and at different paces. The sixth characteristic is they display a personal touch, and this is exhibited in the way that they are being approachable. when it comes to their students and colleagues. They have this personal connection with the students, and they try to talk about their own experiences in their respective classrooms and share it to their learners. They take also interest in each student individually and try to learn as much as possible about their personal background and experiences. The seventh characteristic is they cultivate a sense of belongingness or belong. Proficient educators possess the ability to create a welcoming and cozy atmosphere for their students in the classroom. Students frequently expressed feelings that they belonged in classrooms with those proficient or effective teachers. The students were aware that their teacher was a good one and that he or she liked his or her job and would rather teach than do anything else. The eighth characteristic is being compassionate. Good teachers care about their students' personal issues and are able to relate to them. Many anecdotes demonstrated in the study that they have conducted that they show empathy and understanding of those experiences of the students, especially when it comes to problems, and they had a deep and enduring impact on the lives of those students that they have met. The ninth characteristic is all about having a sense of humor, and good teachers make learning enjoyable and do not take most of or anything seriously. They break the ice in awkward circumstances with comedy when needed, and they laugh with the class and provide fun in the classroom. The tenth characteristic is respect, and excellent and effective educators don't purposely make their students feel uncomfortable. Teachers that treat their students with the utmost dignity also receive it. When returning exam papers, as teachers preserve the privacy of the students. They have individual conversations with the students, especially if there are mistakes or errors when it comes to their grades or there are points that needs to be addressed. They are sensitive to their students' emotions and constantly steer clear of awkward situations. The 11th characteristic is forgiving. So good teachers don't harbor resentment. Students who have behaved inappropriately are being pardoned, and every day they begin as they always have. They know that working with challenging students requires a forgiving mindset, and they realize that persistent working with challenging students can lead to success, but that disruptive or antisocial behavior can also rapidly turn a teacher against a student. The 12th characteristic is teachers' ability to admit mistakes. Good teachers own up to their mistakes quickly, and students who were falsely accused received their corresponding apology. When students point out mistakes in the grading, assignments, or unassigned test content, they make the necessary corrections. So there's just some of the characteristics of an effective teacher, and as future educators, just try to reflect on these attributes and on how you can work to improve yourselves both as a person and as a professional. Thank you very much.